Hey, beautiful people, it's Rickita. I'm back with another video. So, in this video, I want to talk about do dispute letters really work? So, I actually got this comment on my YouTube channel. So, I kind of want to respond and show you how to make sure that your dispute letters are actually working because you guys can have disputes out there. And honestly, if you're not using your dispute letters right or you're not following certain steps, you're not going to see the results that you want. And you're going to think that it's just something wrong with your dispute letters when actuality is just certain things that you just did not do and now you don't have the results that you would have liked to have. So I want to show you all how you can actually get the results of your dreams and actually work to remove those accounts from your credit reports. And here's a comment here. So somebody asked, do dispute letters really work? So when it comes down to dispute letters, that's what I have used to get accounts removed and get my clients' credit scores to go up. I have used dispute letters. That's how you're able to see things like this, like accounts being removed from the credit reports. These accounts were removed because they were most likely bad accounts. They messed up on these accounts and now they had to get removed. So you got Capital One, Credit One, Community Bank accounts, um, Jefferson County, not county, Jefferson Collection, also United States Department of Education, which is student loans being removed, bankruptcy also being removed. It was dispute letters that actually got this stuff done, you all. Get using dispute letters. So dispute letters, they actually do work even with inquiries. They do work. It's just certain things that you'll have to do to make sure that you're using your dispute letters right and that these accounts are actually coming off of your credit reports. If you're not using the dispute letters right, you're going to think, oh, they're not working. When in actuality, again, it was something that you did not do, which is why you didn't get the results that you wanted. So I definitely want to teach you guys how to use them correctly. And once we use them correctly, like I said, everything will come out great. So let me show you a free dispute letter that you guys can use just to see how everything is working. And then I'm going to tell you what to do to make it even better, how to make your dispute letters even better. So if you go to my website, Rickita.com, you'll see right here, free dispute letters and credit card list. Go ahead and get that free dispute letter and credit card list. Now, this is a sample of what it will look like. We filled this in on a live video before. So a lot of us already filled in terms of like the account names, but you see only one of them is filled in. It's a sample here. You'll put the account name, account number here, then put your name, address, social security number, date of birth, whichever credit bureau you send it to, because you got 3 separate credit bureaus, and you'll mail this into the credit bureaus. This is just to see what accounts are going to easily fall off your reports. To me, that's what all this letter's for. You just want to know which one's going to be easy to fall off of, which ones you're worrying about for no reason. The ones that come back verified, those are the ones you really want to fight. So that's the dispute. That's the dispute letter there. You're also going to get debt validation letter, and that's for those people that have collection letters in the mail, or maybe you guys have collections on your credit reports. You already sent the letter to the credit bureaus. Then you can send that debt validation letter if you're getting calls from collection companies. Here's an inquiry letter that you guys can use. These things actually work, you all. The only thing is you have to actually do it. You can't wish that it's going to happen. Like, you have to put in the work to actually remove it. But that's the inquiry letter. And since we're editing this, all the stuff may be on different page. But when you get yours, all of them gonna be on their own page. But as soon as you start editing, you gotta think about stuff gonna be moved around. So you have to make sure that you move it back around. You also can get a public record dispute letter and the bankruptcy dispute letter for the courthouse. But those are the dispute letters that you can use. Now, if you really want to get some awesome results, I cannot stress this enough. I was just helping a client with this yesterday too. 2 clients actually. You have to call the credit bureaus, call all 3 credit bureaus, and tell them to remove your previous addresses from your credit reports. Now, this is the thing. The reason why you want your previous addresses removed from your credit reports is because these accounts are attached to these addresses. And you're going to hear them say, especially Experian, they're good for this. They're going to say, hey, that 3214 North 2nd Street, we can't remove that because that's tied to that they don't actually charge off, but your Capital One, which is a charge off. That's what they're going to say. We can't remove that address. So I tell people to mail a letter certified to get it removed and keep calling back. If you can't get it from one rep, call back again and tell them they still have to remove it. Say, hey, that's what the problem is. I haven't really been on top of my credit, and that address should have been removed. I'm finally looking at it, and I see all this stuff going on, and I need to get it fixed. You guys need to remove these addresses. I'm telling you now, I cannot stress this enough. It's the addresses. It is the address, it's the address, it's the address. Okay? Now, if you guys say you see the addresses right up on their date of birth, them addresses that you really can't see, if that's your current address that's reporting and you had negative accounts there, you need to get a new address and get that address deleted too. This address right here, that's your current, and get your current address. So get a new address and get the one that's listed as your current one, delete it. Add that new address to your credit report. They're going to ask for a verification. I know personally with my bank, I can easily add a new address to my bank statement, and then when my statement come out, I have multiple bank accounts. When my statement come out, then I will have that address added to my credit report. I know that personally. I not my credit report. I had an address added to my bank statement. I can send that to credit bureaus with a copy of my social security card. There it go, it's added, or a copy of passport. There it go, it's added. Okay, because they're going to need some type of proof of address, and that's something that's really easy because we can all do that. You can get a statement from a secure credit card and use that too, and put that new address on your credit card. But that's what I would suggest that you guys do. Add that new address. If you don't want to go through that, you like, Keita, that's doing too much. I need the address added today. All you have to do is find out which bureau certain companies are pulling from. Like Capital One gonna pull from all three. So if you need to add it to all three, I always tell people to apply for that Capital One credit card. Even if you don't need it, and that address will be added to your credit reports. It really will be added to your credit reports. So that's what I tell people to do. And when you do that, that address will be added. Go back in and tell them to remove these other addresses. Like, that's being real. That's what you really need to do no matter what. Okay. Now, another thing that you all can do is, say if your accounts do come back verified, I do have some other letters on here that I personally use too. You see right here, late payments, student loans, collections, charge-offs, and bankruptcies. It's literally 6 letters in these packages, and they're targeted. So all they talk about is collections. All this talk about is charge-offs. All these talk about is late payments and how they need to update the account. Remember, if it's a late payment and you got a lot of late payments on there, you need to get the account deleted. You need to switch it over to a charge-off letter. But if it's late payment and you want your account updated to paid as agreed or something like that, then this is what you need to do. If you need to remove the 30 days or 60 days late that's listed, this is what you need to actually do here, the late payment dispute letter package. Now listen, it's 26, it's 6 letters in here for $27. These right here can actually change your life. So I do suggest that you guys actually get these dispute letters, because again, late payments can drop your credit score 40 to 100 points. As soon as you get the late payments removed, your credit score is going to go right back up, and now you're going to be able to actually get approved for the accounts that you want to get approved for. So definitely check this out. And again, you guys, dispute letters actually work. You have to really work them. If you all have any questions, you can always go to my website, Rickita.com, and schedule a call with me. You see right here at the top, schedule a call. And it's just my name, Rickita.com. Schedule a call with me, and I'll be happy to look at your credit reports and tell you exactly what you need to do. And sometimes too, someone on my team can actually help you pull up your credit reports, because sometimes people don't have the reports to even look at. But my team can help you actually pull up your reports, and we can go over them together. I'll see you guys in the next video.